Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just to let you know, if you clicked on this video, your life just got a little bit better. Okay, today's topic is going to be about the importance of time and some mindset tips that's going to get you to value your time more. So first, we're going to start with the definition of time. So basically, time is a commodity that we can't get back, and it's constantly moving with or without you. And we don't know how much we have, so we need to value every single second of it, no matter how insignificant it might seem in the present time. Let's get to the main part of this video, and I'm gonna give you these mindset tips to help you value your time. So first, you have to have a goal in mind and understand what your ideal day looks like, or what your ideal future is to look like. You have to have something as a driver for you to make every moment count. You have to have a reason to wake up early in the morning. You have to have a reason to, stay up late at night to make sure you get that project done. Everything has to do with a reason. Okay, this has to come from deep down, and you have to do some deep thinking on it, spend some time, maybe meditate and really listen to yourself, because I feel like our intuition has any answer to any question we have. It comes from internal. If you have nothing to look forward to and you have nowhere to be, what relevance was time have to you? You just throw it away because there is no immediate value. It's no thing that's going to give you an aha moment and say, okay, this is where I need to be, and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing to get me where I need to be. Second, doing the things that make us happy. This is so important, because when we don't do things that make us happy, and we don't do things to relax ourselves and let us enjoy life, it gives us this sense of overload. And then we spend, let's say, 5 days working a job that we don't like, and then the 2 days we have in the week for free time, we do things like drink and smoke just to ease the pain and get us through the next week and make us forget about our problems in the short term. But this altogether affects us in a negative way, just because these are precious moments. Okay, so while I was editing the video, I did some quick thinking, and I realized I sent a lot of shots at, smokers and drinkers. And don't get me wrong, I definitely smoke my fair share of weed, and, I ain't legal, so I can't drink. But I understand people have bad habits, and it is what it is. But my just personal opinion on it is they lead to non-productivity, and they lead to other time wasters that will, make your time less valuable in my eyes. This altogether affects us in a negative way, because these are the moments we're supposed to make count, so we can help ourselves get out of this current situation that we're in, and help us get away from these current problems that we're having, and then make our life happier in the long term. So, your job is to make every single day that you don't like your current situation, make that an opportunity for you to make your life better. Make sure you're moving forward instead of regressing into your past events and your past emotions. Just make sure you keep pushing, no matter how hard and no matter how easy it is for you to do the wrong things, the things that's not going to get you where you want to be. Make sure you remind yourself in the back of your head that everything you're doing is for a reason. It's a purpose. You're going somewhere. It's important to you. Third, we're going to go with controlling your inner circle and your environment. So, studies show that we're the sum total of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And this is honestly true for a majority of people. I feel like I'm one of those outliers that can break through the lines of my surroundings and always seem to stay in touch with my inner self and things that I want to be in. But for some people, it's really hard, and I understand that. So what you have to do is be very observant and be aware of the things that go on around you. So What do your friends do on a daily basis? Because 9 times out of 10, these are the same activities you're probably participating in. Do your friends drink and smoke? Do your friends binge watch Netflix? Do your friends go out partying, drinking? Just waste time, do a lot of things that don't matter to you, at least, or things that don't really make you happy. And sometimes you find yourself sitting there and wondering, why do I do the things that I do? But you never really sit back and think about it and ask yourself. So you really have to be aware of your current situation and who you keep around you. Your company will always be a big driver of who you become in the short term and long term if you spend enough time with them. A wise quote said, if you hang around 5 dummies, then you're probably the 6th one. Lastly, and this is the most important thing to me, it is living with gratitude. Being grateful that you're breathing. Being grateful that you could live in a country like America. Being grateful that you have loving parents. Being grateful that you have clothes on your back, a roof over your head, food on your plate. And no matter what your circumstances are, it's always somebody out there that has it a little bit worse than you. And it's a lot of times that you have to put your life in perspective and really say, I'm lucky for being here no matter what's going on with me. Like, I really feel like we're very privileged to live in the society we do today, and we take that for granted a lot just because it's hard for us to understand that we don't have to have all this. A lot of people don't have the resources we have, so it's easy for us to not want to take advantage of them or just consume instead of creating, or have a bad heart and not want to help people out and be selfish. A well-known public speaker by the name of Mel Robbins actually found out that the statistics of us being born and the statistics of us being the people we are today was a 1 in 4 trillion chance. 1 in 4 trillion. Do you know how many zeros that is? Because I don't. I honestly don't. I can write it down. Maybe I figure it out. But I don't know how many zeros that is. And that's the likelihood of us just being us. If your parents didn't meet, if your parents didn't like each other, and maybe your father had a friend that looked better than him or had more money than him, maybe your mother would have ended up with him and had somebody that's not like you. Same thing could happen for your grandmother, your great grandmother, any generation before that. And this is a universal thing. Every single thing aligned just so you can be exactly where you are right now. Like, literally, the Big Bang happened. Like, people discovered the wheel so you could drive around. Maybe your grandparents didn't have your mother didn't have a car, so she caught the bus and she never met your father at the gas station. It's just little small things like that that you have to think about, and you really have to put them in your pocket and carry them on your back no matter where you go. So whenever you feel complacent and you feel like, oh, I'm not happy with where I want to be, just be grateful that you're anywhere. Like, you don't have to be here. So as a summary, to make your time more valuable, you must have a goal in mind and something to look forward to every day. Second, you must do things that you enjoy and expand you instead of making you feel smaller and having to dim your light. Third, you must watch the actions of the people around you because they tend to rub off on you. And last, you need to understand how grateful you are no matter what your circumstances are. And somebody would die to literally have the life you have. So with that said, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, just hit the like button down below. You know you liked it. You know you liked it. You gonna miss me. And I'm gonna catch y'all next week.